it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Hey guys, what's going on? Pasta Man 123 here, bringing you back another episode of Minecraft. Sorry if I sound, I sound kind of bad right now. I am sick at the moment, so if you hear me kind of like just do like all the nasally stuff, or you just hear it, I'm very sorry. But yeah, back to this episode. So we're not doing like a ton of stuff this episode, most likely. Like, we're not going to go on like an entire jump and just decide that we're going to be doing other things. As you can see, this chest though, not this one. All these chests I did more or less organize because I wanted to have, a little bit better of a situation going on. So I have all these. I have a Silk Touch pick that I can now do it with, like get all my blocks from. Sorry. As well as I did continue on with this down here. I put more plants and everything like that. Like I said, I went mining. I did a bunch of other things of that matter. I don't think I've done too much. Like I said, oh my gosh, this is so weird. Oh, I did it there. Shoot. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I am sick, so if you hear a lot of nasally stuff, I'm very, very sorry. Not my intention, to be honest. But either way, let's keep going on with this. So, yeah, like I said, I didn't do too much. I did farm my cows a little bit more. I did this a bit more. I was just doing a little off-camera stuff. More or less, I was gathering resources for the most part and putting them over there inside of our house, pretty much, and grabbing out other things that I might need for the little place over there. But the one thing I do want to get done, or kind of start this episode in doing, hopefully get done, is if we come down here, which gonna have to wait. It's a bit of a ride. So we made a villager farm last episode, or a villager breeder. We made that last episode, correct? Correct. So the hopes that I was trying to get at now is I want to change this room since it's over here. This is where it's at. And I haven't put the villagers in there. We're not going to put them in there this episode, most likely. I want to try and change this room down here because I figured out what I'm going to do with it. I figured out that the plan that I have for this episode for this is more or less that I'm going to turn this into the villager trading area. Trading. Yeah. So pretty much we're going to have villagers lined up on the sides. They're going to get brought in by a water thing. I think I'm going to use a design that Mumbo Jumbo used in one of his videos on the Hermitcraft server. I think I'm going to use that kind of design. I do like that design a lot, where you can choose which is you want. But it is going to require a little bit of iron. It's going to require a buttload of blocks, which I have been out resource gathering for those reasons as well. But yeah, like I said, we did build this, and that probably not going to show that too much. But like I said, I did just continue on making more of the path, and I haven't done too much inside of there. That will probably be for a later date. Once we get a lot more villagers kind of breeding up. But for starters, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to take these villagers and just move them to a better secure location, which probably won't be anywhere too dramatic. I most likely will. Should I just put them in there? I think I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to take away all the carrots. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take away all the carrots and I'm going to just leave them in there. I think that might be the best idea to do. But I have to go back up. Okay. I'll be back once I get all this rearranged. Well, okay. Well, I did that. Actually took me a while. I don't know how long, maybe like 20 minutes just to do. Freaking crazy, because these guys would not cooperate trying to go up this area here. So yeah, I just got all this stuff here too. But yeah, so we're just gonna take away this. And now I have to like kind of start work on figuring out how I want this to happen. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay. I'll put these back later. I am gonna need the tracks, but as of right now, not really. And yeah, I guess it will all start kind of here. So these torches are gonna have to pop off real quick. I'm not gonna mine out a whole new section, but that's kind of just setting a baseline. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm sitting on my bed right now. I'm not actually at my computer desk, so if I misplace a lot of things, that's more or less the reason why. But this is, oh my gosh, sorry, my throat. This is kind of the wall for it. I'm gonna have to look up this video real quick on how to actually build it and get all the resources, and I'll be back with you. Yay. Okay. So I did find out a lot, which is very, very good. Which I'm trying to think right now. I may need to take out some of this wall. Take out this, of course. It's gonna be a lot. But I'm pretty sure I don't need to take out that. Yeah, I still need this here. But I want to keep this that color or no? I don't think so. I will change it out later as well. So no need to worry. And I can stay with that. That's going to be a wood block. But I did find the design that I was talking about, and it's not actually by Mumbo Jumbo. He did do it in one of his videos, which that is the truth. It's by S.Z. Petty, I believe. Yeah, I'll put a link down to the video in the description. But yeah, that is the design I'm trying to look for, which is a one-wide villager training hall. Works in 1.12, which is very, very good. Whew. But there is a lot to this design that will need to be kind of worked out. And a lot more things that I'm going to have to gather, which I got a chest down here of things that I already need. Things that I'm going to be needing as well. Which, under here, just need to get taken away. The reason why I put the stone slabs on the side here right now is because this is actually this is where it's going to be at. Like, this is where I need to put trapdoors, and it's going to be all heading down one more block, I believe. But I just need it for that little bit of time so far. Get rid of it here. Take this away. And I might have it run across this wall. I'm thinking about having it run across this wall, but I'm not 100% sure on that matter yet. I also want to get it to where this is something for later once I've already kind of built this entire thing. But I want to be able to call for the villagers, so anytime that I want them, instead of having to where it's always going to be happening. Like I said, they are in here. They are safe. Actually, I was kind of worried that something was going to get into them. But I don't think I have to worry about that too much since it is away from the sides of everything. And there's a skeleton? There is. I heard it too. Just didn't know where it was coming from. But yeah, see, it's kind of away from everything, so the only way for something to actually get to these guys would be to jump on top of here, which I highly doubt anything's gonna do that. So yeah. But like I said, oh shoot. Sorry. I still need to grab a lot of things though. So I'll be back once I got all the blocks that I'm going to be using. So now that I got a couple resources, I don't have a lot, of course. Wasn't really preparing for this. Just going to show you kind of what the idea is. So of course I have the stone slabs here, right? Okay. Let's see, grab these iron trapdoors. These iron trapdoors I can't go down there. Just go around and go right about here, just like that. Of course, I do need a block here, which I was kind of thinking on going with. Where are they? Where are they? Stone bricks. I don't think that's correct, but hold on a second. Never mind. I figured it out. It was actually, yeah, it was too close, so it wouldn't have worked. But from this point, let's just shove all this in here, of course, that I'm not going to be needing at the moment, which I have a bunch of stone on me. I'm going to need this, detector rails, and then powered rails for right now. I'm actually going to get rid of pretty much these right here. I'm going to change these out to be my stone bricks. Reason being I'm doing this is because it makes it more easier if I am going to be destroying blocks out the back. It's going to make it a lot more easier for me to notice what I'm doing. But okay, so what you have to do now is kind of just place one here, place one there, get your activator rails, place one there, place one there, get your not these rails, powered rails, your powered rails, get your powered rails, one there, one there. And you don't really need to do this, but you can do this, and it just keeps them straight. Then you can come up to the top, and you pretty much just do this over and over again. So you do this, that, this. This is the entire thing, kind of. This is what's going to be happening, like, all the way around. So once you get rid of these, those stay like that. You have down here whatever you really want it to be. I believe they said leave it like this, because this is where they will fall down into. That from this point on, I am going to be needing these stone bricks. I believe, right? Let me look. Okay, so if you're looking at this from the back right now, I might know a little bit more back here, but this is what it kind of has to look like. A 3-block staircase right here. Of course, you won't be needing those for too long. And then from here, you have to power all these powered rails. So, of course, putting levers, flicking one down. From here, you gotta take redstone torches from here, put redstone torches here, on top of these right here. So it's gonna have to break this. Get rid of all this up here. Okay. Of course, you won't be needing these rails. Stone bricks here. You're gonna need stone bricks all aligned here. Reason being is because you'll grab your redstone torches, place them on top of this. Then you grab your repeaters, place your repeaters going down like that. We're gonna be needing fences, so you're gonna place some blocks down like this. Grab your fences, and your fences will go along here, I guess. Yeah, it seems like that. This totally works just how it is now. So this is pretty much the whole farm done. Well, this is pretty much how it is for the most part. Whoa, okay. So I'm pretty much gonna have to do the rest of that, which I am gonna do, don't worry. I'm not gonna just leave it off. We're about 14 minutes and a half into this episode so far. So let me run over here. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna grab a bed and place a bed down there so I can sleep while I'm building this, so I don't get mobs coming in and out thinking they run the place. Of course, I will need to go on a bigger resource run because all that red concrete is not going to come too easily. It may look similar to Mumbo Jumbo's design, which it pretty much is pretty similar to it. I'm not going to be placing down, I forgot what it was. Like, I'm not placing down a glass roof or anything like that. But, yeah, after this, actually, I'm going to have to put blocks on top of the other side. So you do need blocks here, of course. This is more or less so you can keep all the water in here. Which, should I do this or should I take this and put red? I think I should do red. Ooh. I changed one of the repeaters. Okay. Of course, you're not going to be needing the entire thing filled in, but it's something like that. Don't need the open gap on the side. I don't know. If I close it, it looks like this. So I think I may close it, yeah. And on the other side of here, I forgot to do this. We are going to need buttons. And get these buttons. And you just place the buttons about there. So you can lift up the trapdoors. So then they go across there like that. And this is kind of how I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Do I have the minecart? Yes, I do. So let's just say something's rolling along, right? They fall down. They will fall down into here. And it's just, okay, I'm going to do some of the stuff out the way then. Demonstrate it. Where is it? Here we go. So it's gonna pretty much fall. It'll land there. It'll get stuck there. And as you saw, the trapdoor does close. Sorry, told you I wasn't gonna do that on the camera. But of course, you have this now. And you know, there's a villager in there. You kind of just like trading with them. He's not the one you want. So what you do is you just hit this button. It'll open the trapdoor. They fly on down through. Down to the bottom, which from here on you'll have something else here that you can kind of have them go through. So yeah, it's not a lot to actually do. It's actually kind of simple in a way, but still kind of leaves a little bit of just, it's a lot because it's a lot of little things that you need. It's not like you need a large amount of any one item. Of course, you know, maybe the surrounding blocks, of course, but I mean like the real important things at this point. So yeah, so it's pretty much just like this. So that's all I'm really going to be doing, is just trying to finish this up, and of course I have to mine out a lot more, and I probably won't get through the entire thing this episode, but I will tell you one thing. Throughout this entire thing, I will pretty much like kind of off camera do this, but I'm gonna gather the resources I need. I'm gonna start doing this a bit more, and I'll just bring it back to whenever I kind of get to the point where I'm at. Okay, so sorry for that voice crack. Okay, so pretty much I have done this one part of the actual entire thing. I finished the floor in a way. I don't know yet if I'm actually gonna put anything on this side. I have a redstone wire running around here. If I do, I'll just need to change out that redstone wire. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, I need to finish this. This right here doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to me. Like, it doesn't fit flush, which is what I don't like. Like, I wish it was like a 2, 2, and then it was like another 2 over here. But it's not. So, maybe if I... Do I need this redstone? Or is there this block here? I don't think I would need that. need it. I said need that. I don't think I would need it if. I don't know. Yeah, off topic. But yeah. Also, I figured something out. These actually do work with regular uh, wooden trapdoors. There is actually no need to use iron, unless of course you want to go for that look. Um, yeah, they still work just the same way. It's not anything different. I still don't have a full idea of what exactly I'm gonna put on top of the roof. I might do leaves mixed in with wood so I can have glowstone so that way light comes down. I'm keeping the floor like this so I don't have to place torches really, which is a good thing for me because I do need these torches for other matters. In this room, it would actually be a lot better to use these torches for those reasons only. So kind of like right here's lit, but I need to light up these areas over here. Of course, you don't want mob spawning here because it is going to be a villager trading area. So if a zombie gets over here and turns one, then they can all turn each other, and it's just not good. So I may put like stairs on top of here, kind of like this, but maybe if I were to grab stone slabs, which I do not have, but I most likely can make. Okay, grab these and place those kind of right here. Oop, that's more than what I wanted on that side. Let's see, how would this look? Still be able to get in, so it's not too bad. You can still do the trades from here. Click them when you don't want them anymore. And I have to fix something down there to where it kind of takes them away from the village and kills them far away. It's not like I'm just going to let them be out and about because they don't despawn normally. Gonna run over here, sleep on the bed. But I might do, yeah, the lights up there. The reason why I didn't continue over here, like I said before, like maybe around this area right here, I was going to make it wrap around until it gets there. Maybe, possibly, not 100% sure yet. But if I do, that means I'm gonna need to take this out, place in a pillar right here, place in another pillar right around here. Oop, that's wrong way. That's wrong item to break that with. Okay. And of course I'm at the break this right here and possibly this one. Grab all these. Place. See, look, there's some redstone down there, which is why I was like, I don't really want to destroy that. So I can destroy it though. I can have it go this way since it's not gonna be too much of a deal. Place that there, and there we go. Grab a slab, place a slab. So there you go. That's kind of the basis idea. Like I said, I might have it going on this wall and or this wall just a little bit, and then still have enough room to where I can get up and down here easily. I can walk in here. I like it how it's not going to be like even like a full square. I kind of like that. And the water's just going to flow around to the end. Gotta be careful though, because like I said, I will make that whole different thing in order to have it to where I can be able to choose which villagers I want. But thank you guys for watching, as always. If you guys did like this episode, please leave a like down below. Comment something, anything you want to ask me, anything you would just like to say. Subscribe if you're new. It'd mean a lot to me, like I said. Sorry about today's episode. If it didn't sound too appealing due to me being sick, I am very sorry. Hopefully next episode I won't be so sick, and I will work on this throughout like just offline, off camera, throughout next episode. But yes, as always guys, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. Postman 3 out.